Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I want to take a look at one of the new archetypes from Madness at the Darkmoon Faire, and that would be the ETC OTK or ETC Control Warrior. This particular list is the list that xBlyzes used to get #1 legend rank, so it has proven to be pretty effective. I also played a bunch with this list. I had 70% win rate myself, and yeah, it's just a solid deck. Although it's also one that people are not maybe properly playing around at the moment, because it's kind of a combo deck. It's a control combo hybrid, really. It's a control deck. It can play a full control game against aggro decks, but it can also play a combo game. And the combo itself, it's a 5-card combo. You need ETC God of Metal, Penflinger, 2 copies of Bloodstone Mercenary, and Animated Broomstick to pull off the combo. And the combo is that you play ETC God of Metal. After a friendly rush minion attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Then you shoot your own ETC with Penflinger, so now it's damaged. And then you can use 2 copies of Bloodstone Mercenary to make 2 copies of ETC, so now you have 3 ETCs on the board. And then you play the Animated Broomstick and you give all of them rush. So now you have 7 rush minions, and every time a rush minion attacks, 6 damage is being dealt to the face of the opponent. So then you just rush your stuff into opponent's minions and boom, you win the game. You deal up to 42 damage. However, of course, slower control decks can try to play around this combo by just not having stuff on the board, because if there's nothing that you can rush into, well, then you can't deal the damage. However, in those cases you can also try to get something to stick on the board, because then if you have minions on the board and then you animate the broomstick to give those minions rush, then even when they go face, then the ETC still deal that additional damage. And finally, you also have Rattlecore in the deck. As a result, for those games where you just can't pull off the combo, you can do Rattlecore. If Rattlecore cannot be dealt with, then you can even have it damaged and make copies of it with Bloodstone Mercenary. You can try to win the game like that. Or if you're playing up against like something like a Priest and Priest steals your Rattlecore, well, that's just free targets for the ETC combo. So you play a control game, you have a lot of defensive tools in this deck. You have the Brawls, you have the Blade Storms, you have all of the stuff, you have the Risky Skipper, Armorsmith things. Against pure aggro you can even do the Risky Skipper, Armorsmith, Bloodstone Mercenary to copy the Armorsmith to gain tons of armor. And then you have this combo that requires your opponent to have some stuff on the board, and then you have Rattlecore as your win condition in other cases. So that's pretty much the gist of this deck. I actually wrote a more detailed guide about this deck for Hearthstone top decks. You can find a link down below in the description if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty and all of the options and flexibility that you have with this combo, because you don't always have to do the full combo. You can also do many sorts of partial combos, but there are more details about that in the article if you really want to get into that. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're typically looking for Ankar, Corsair Cash. You really want that Ankar, you really want to start drawing those pirates. That's the main stuff that you're looking for. Against some of the more aggressive decks, you can look for stuff like Armorsmith, you can look for stuff like Evil Quartermaster, and against control decks, decks that really want to deny you from using the combo, well, you have one win condition against those decks still left, and that's Rattlecore. So if you're in a very slow game, let's say you're in a Warrior Mirror for example, looking for your Rattlecore already in the mulligan can really pay off. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also support the content that I create by joining as a member here on YouTube or joining as a subscriber on Twitch, where I live stream 6 days a week, so check down below in the description also for a link to my Twitch channel if you're interested in live streams. And now, let's go take a look at ETC Warrior in action. This seems like a good opening hand. It's going to be an Evolved Shaman, right? Every Shaman is always an Evolved Shaman. So I have this Rushing Barrow to clear any sort of really tough mid-game evolve board. Then I have a Quartermaster if the game starts a little slower, and I have a Shield Block also for some card draw. So let's see, this might be fine. Alternatively, I have 2 of the 5 combo pieces. That's not something you want to see at the start, of course. I believe I need to coin the Quartermaster out there to challenge the Custodian. On turn 5 the Evolve weapon will be played. And we'll see where things go from there. Hopefully this can fight for the board a little, buy me some time. Cold Lag is good too, because it has an immediate effect. I suppose Rush Lucky would have been fine as well. That would have saved the Broomstick. I could have used a Rushing Barrow while keeping a Broomstick, so I don't have to find the next Broomstick. In a position like this, I think I want to grab control of this board for now. Let's see. Ideally I would have been damaged to 29 to make for Battle Rages. This has to be the Knuckles, but what else than the Knuckles? Knuckles and Slurper really isn't the thing. Who's that Dexter? Yeah, Dexter has been able to get there sometimes nowadays. Not very often, but sometimes. An Ankar. Nice. Hi, Seren Blade. Well, now I'm going to find the Skippers, or the Sword Eaters. I'm going to find something anyway. Alright, that's the ETC. Good, good. I like where this is going now. Guess I would have preferred a Skipper, but we'll take a Sword Eater too. I have that Rushing Barrow to handle any major board that the Shaman could build here. But Shaman can have up to 4 Boxbind Knuckles, so I also have to be ready for Shaman to just re-equip it immediately.
Here for a good time.
Yeah, this is the OTK. Okay. An intriguing set of minions there. I don't have to rush my barrow into it though. My card's in hand. Rushing barrow in. But I cannot rush the barrow to its death after this safeguard dies. So I actually think I have to rush the barrow in. And then brawl later.
Do try to keep yourselves alive. Follow my lead.
7 cards in hand. I can draw another pirate with this now. That's fine. Armor up a little. Okay. So then I have a Skipper and an Armor Smith and a Battle Rage. Good. I have a Brawl. Completely expected that one. This is just a 2-drop at the moment. So it's not too big of a minion yet. I might be able to get through this with the Skipper. Ghidra is a little scary. Shaman doesn't have big spells though. Some pretty decent rolls. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of the combo. That means that I can deal 4, 8, not 27, that's for sure. 7, 8, 8 plus 3, 11 plus 4, 15 plus 3, 18. I think this turn is simply the Sword Eater. And kill off that one, because that weapon buff is a little bit annoying right there. There are no big spells in the Shaman deck, so Ghidra cannot be buffed that much. And as soon as the Shaman attacks, obviously Ghidra will be transformed into something else. So this is all good so far. Will there be something more played? Just transforming those into new minions. Okay. That's fine by me. So that would be 9, 11, 18 damage right there. Okay. What else? Nothing else yet. Well, Blade Storm deals 4 damage to everything. 3 mana, 4 mana, 5, 6 mana, 7, 8 mana. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful, isn't it? Put those in there. Play this one. Play this one. Could have it over there, but it doesn't really matter. I can kill that one. And I can Battle Rage for 3 cards. So cleaning up the board. Grabbing 3 more cards. 8 cards in hand. 1 combo piece missing. Shaman fatigue me though. Would they just at some point stop doing things and allow me to fatigue? I suppose they might. Anyone has to consider that as an option at least. Missed the charge. Missed 3 charge damage there. Okay. So 4, 4, 6 health. And that's also damage. I suppose this one goes there. This goes to the face and then goes there. That's the hero power. Shield slamming this one away. So I can Blade Storm and cash. So 6 damage there, I'm at 12. Next turn I will be in a position to equip the Bulwark. So unless the Shaman finds another 6 damage, I'm fine. Inara would be lethal. No, it wouldn't. Even Inara wouldn't be lethal. Okay. Rolling a bit low with those, I suppose. And remember that I only need 1 more card to get the combo. If I draw Bloodsoul Mercenary, that's game. And I have the Bulwark. Okay, so this is equipping the Bulwark, isn't it? There's no weapon removal in that deck. I don't believe there's weapon removal in that deck, so Bulwark will keep me perfectly safe. This allows me to play the Cutting class in attempt to find combo pieces. Can also play the shield block here. So I believe the Bulwark is now keeping me perfectly safe here. And that would mean that I win next turn, right? Possibly at least. Weapon removal or bust. I can take 5 hits. Unless there's weapon removal, then it will be victory. So no problem with that. Alright, then it's the ETC God of Metal. Penflinger on that one. Let's make a copy. Let's make another copy. Let's give all of these rush. Whee! Then we'll just rush them in to various targets. So it's quite likely to be a 2 Warlock. There's some chance for it to be like a Galakrond, but 2 is far more likely. Evil Quartermaster, I just threw you back into the deck. Why are you here again? And that would be Zoo. Let's see what we can do next. Ouch, that Voidwalker is annoying. That means that Ankar probably isn't worth playing here. If I were to play Ankar here though, I would have a 66% chance to draw a Risky Skipper. Skipper can't kill these minions yet though. But if I just play a Quartermaster into Sword Eater, that's the alternative. That's the main alternative. Quartermaster can challenge this board a little. There could be the Mosher, of course. If I don't draw the Skipper with the Ankar, that's pretty... We'll just do the Quartermaster here. And go from there to Sword Eater. Mosher buffing that one up would be the best possible outcome for the... Yeah, that was the best possible outcome right now. That's tough. Yeah, well, that was the only bad outcome for me, was that there was a Manary Mosher in hand. No other outcome was bad. Well, that happened.
So much untapped power in this world. Why do you go?
Sacrifice one of those, and you hit into it with Mosher, right? Yes. And that opens up a nice Bladestone for me. Yes, yes it does. I can Bladestone, kill that demon, armor up a little. Okay, so far so good. I survived the first round, but there will be plenty more to come. That was just the beginning.
You here for the tour?
Yep, that's a Flesh Giant alright. I don't currently have an answer to a Flesh Giant. That's a little awkward. Although Witchilak isn't really the answer that I was looking for here either. Skipper but no Armosmith.
You were just a bird.
Losing the can retard, but that's probably okay. Okay, so I need to be able to deal 3 damage. Skipper, then Witchilaki, the second Skipper. That deals the damage I need. That costs 4 mana. It's fine. Any lethal outs? No, not with a single ETC. And then it's Skipper into Skipper. Let's transform that a couple of times. Hit the face with the weapon. And play the shield block. I believe this is the way. There's still another Flesh Giant left in the deck, of course.
Why do you go?
There's that little thing. There are no more pirates in the deck, right? No. So I might as well play the Sword Eater.
Still good.
2 Soulfires coming from that one. Intriguing. So I play the Sword Eater and the Almsmith. Wait, ETC 2, 4, 5 mana. No, not enough mana. Not enough mana to do an ETC play there. Has to be the Sword Eater. And I'm going to hit into that one. Then I can play the Almsmith. So that I can hit into that one. And I can shield slam it away. Like this. So now Warlock is getting 2 Soulfires from the Merchant, but I am at 12. So 2 Soulfires are not trivial to play. Oh, but that was really good. That was really good. At 17. 14. 5. Is that lethal? Is that enough? It is actually lethal. Yeah, because the ETC, I couldn't give the rush to ETC afterwards, but when I make a copy it already has rush. So that was just barely enough. Okay, we got it. Because this deck is here just to kill me. They don't worry about OTK combos and how do I play around it. It's just a race. Can they lower my health to 0 before I stabilize? Maybe next weekend we could put together some kind of an early list of the truly best decks. We'll see. It might be possible then. You seem like you keep Grizzly Bear as a pet. Why would I do that? Skipper into Skipper? Seems pretty terrible. But also the secret that's coming from the Face Stalker seems pretty worrying to me. Maybe I'll actually try to play Skipper into Skipper. It's not something that I would usually do. But perhaps in this occasion I'll give it a try. I'm getting kind of bored of winning anyway. Gets rid of Wolpertingers. This creates some interesting creative tension on the board. These sorts of board positions are intriguing. Because now it's a heavy decision turn suddenly for a hunter. In my country people give lion and bear as pet. I think that might be illegal here. And for good reason. That's probably a Highlander list. So if I equip the weapon with the Sword Eater... intriguing. Is the top 22 you're facing? Oh, sorry, no, it's 82. Yeah, some of the texts are a little bit above that number. So let's see how this one's going to work out. I'll use the coin. Is it a pressure plate? It is not a pressure plate. Then I'll play the Sword Eater. That one will die. Then is it going to be Pack Tactics? This one can attack over there. And if it's Pack Tactics, then well, this one kills that. And I will kill the tree. And then I hope for no Zephyrus so that I would be able to use the Cutting Class next turn. Please don't Zephyrus my weapon away. I would hate to see that. Snap Pick. A Primordial Explorer. So it is going to be Highlander and a bit of a slower style Highlander maybe? That's interesting. Time to do some cutting class. And a bit of Kose caching, I believe. And then we're going to kill the poisonous dragon. There could be a rottenness streak coming. Well, I have a blade storm. Sixor Apex Predator. Oh, that's annoying. I have one more Sword Eater in the deck that I want to draw. This might not die to a Blade Storm next turn. But I also take 4 damage. I don't think I can take the 4 damage. I think I just have to kill that and armor up. We'll see how it goes. So it's a slower Highlander deck. Okay. I would need to draw a bunch to get somewhere with this. That is great against my Blade Storms. Although I do have the Barrow, of course, still left. So time to use this one to kill that one. So then pick up the final pirate from the deck. Armor up a little bit and hope for the best. Is it going to be Bran? I mean, if Bran is in hand, Bran is getting played right here, right now. There's no way you would miss that juicy 8 damage to the face.
Your wish is my suggestion.
That's an interesting one. Is it a Harrison Jones for some card draw? Not bad. I like that. That was a nice move. Got some cards, that's alright. Harrison is so sweet at killing the Sword Eater. But I think I have to let it. Just kill that one. Play a shield block now. Draw another card. I have a partial combo, but the hunter is at 28. So this combo is just 4 per minion. So that's only 12. In ideal case it's only 20. For 8 mana. You will want to swing face, right? Although it doesn't play around Brawl. Can I really afford to take another 5? I don't think I have a lot of options. I'm not going to get in the position to play Rattle Gore. What if I do my partial combo? What can the Hunter do about it? There are many things Hunter can do about it. That's a tough one. I'm not happy. I don't think this is the path that wins the game now. But I couldn't figure out anything better. I mean, Bran is coming as soon as it can. And that will probably end the game. Hunt has 6 cards. There's no way that they're going to whiff so hard that I would be able to develop the Rattle Gore. Just putting on some pressure and then Bran later. Right. Something like that, I guess. So Bran is currently 12 damage. Bran kill command is lethal. I would need to survive. If I top deck Bloodstone Mercenary and Hunter develops on the board, I win. But that is not going to happen now, is it? I don't think that will happen. 6 damage on the board. 2 more from hand. Seems trivial for a Hunter. There's Bran, there's Corrosive Breath. Bran, Corrosive Breath and Kill Command are the lethal outs, right? I can't deny the brand lethal anyway. Kill command. There are 4 lethal outs. Yeah, I'm going to die now. It's fine. I still think my double skipper play early on was correct. Like, it kept me in the game this long. And if none of those lethal outs are in hand, then I just might win.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Well, look at that. Does that mean that I win? Yes, it does. Copy number 1, right?
Your flaws are your strength.
This is the way it works. Broomstick. This is the way it works, right? So I need to kill off 2 minions here. Oh, killing off that one was enough. Yeah. Sorry it took me a while to figure that out, because the combo is a little complicated. But hey, sometimes the hunter can't find one of 4 lethal outs. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.